So today what we're going to do is install two Dockers, which will make our Docker life easier. And so the first one is Ouroboros, or however you say it, which automatically updates your Dockers. And the second one is called Dozzle, which lets you rapidly look at your Docker logs. A special thank you to all my patrons who without your support this channel would not be possible. And if you haven't already, please think about becoming a supporter of the channel you love. Thank you. So welcome to TechnoDadLife, and my name is Jeff, and so here we're going to continue the series of stacks of useful Docker programs. And so today what we're going to cover is Dozzle and Ouroboros, however you say that. And so one automatically updates your Docker containers, and there'll be a few warnings with that. And the other one lets you look at your Docker logs. But first we're going to take a quick look at Sublime text, which one of my viewers recommended, and I couldn't find the comment again. So whoever you are, thank you, and I'll show everybody it right now. So Sublime text is a text editor which basically makes it easier for your files to be in the correct format before you put them into Docker Compose or stacks. So here's today's stack, and so basically we have Ouroboros there, and then we have Dozzle, and you can see it has these little lines there that help make sure all the indentations are in the correct space. So I would highly recommend this. So next we're going to look at Dozzle. Dozzle is just a simple lightweight application that shows you your logs, container logs of your Dockers. And then Ouroboros, or however you say it, basically automatically updates your containers. So let's look at the Docker Compose stack. So if we look at the stack, there's two sections. So the Ouroboros one has a couple interesting things. If we look at environmental variables, so we have cleanup equals true, and that means any dead containers, it will just clear them out so they won't be there anymore. Interval level, this is how often it will check for updates in seconds, so this is 1 day. It will log, the log level is set to info. Self-update equals true, that means it will update itself. And then this next section where it says ignore, you can put containers in there that have problems with updating, such as Plex, and I had a problem with Lazy Librarian earlier. And so what that does is it does not automatically update those containers for you. You have to update them manually. So take Plex, for example. A few years ago when I was using Watchtower, it automatically updated Plex, but the Plex container had changed enough that it actually broke the Plex container, and so basically I had to reinstall Plex with new criteria. Next we put our time zone in, then there's our ports, and then we put restart unless stopped, and the volume is it's going to connect to the Docker socket. Then on Dozzle, pretty much we don't have to do anything. We just have our time zone, America, New York, and on this one our port is 9999. Next, what we have to do is just copy that, and we'll paste it into portainer stacks. So go to stacks, add stack. We're going to call this Docker helpers, and then paste in our stack, and just make sure everything is formatted correctly, and we see it is thanks to Sublime text. Then we can scroll down and then click deploy stack, and it's time for a cup of coffee. Once that's done, we see Docker helpers there. So if we go over to our containers, and there is Ouroboros, and there is Dozzle directly below it. Let's check out Dozzle. That's on 9999. So we copy our IP address, paste that in, make sure we have 4 nines, and then hit enter. And so there we have our logs. And we can scroll up and down, or we can go over to your right-hand side, and we can go through all the different logs. So there's Dozzle, not much happening there. Jacket, lots happening, jellyfin. And so we can quickly look to see if there's any problems. So just a quickie today, 2 little helpful containers. Hope you find this helpful. Make sure you put in the comments below anything else that you would like to see. So I'm doing stacks of things. So far we've done Docker helpers, media management, and VPN. We're going to do our media players. So in the future, we're going to be doing stacks of home applications, media players, Office Mac applications, network applications. If you have any applications that fit in those criteria or any other one, just leave it down in the description below. Hope you found this helpful. Make sure you like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.